In this exclusive edition of the Bullshit Corner, we are pulling back the curtain on Bitcoin mining and the miners behind the biggest economic boom that no one knows about, or simply choose to ignore.
G'day, my name's Trevor Malcolm and I'm a miner at Bit by Bit Mining Co. Is that right? Now for those who might not be aware, Trevor, what is it exactly that you do? Oh, I'm a Bitcoin miner. Bitcoin. No doubt you've heard about it, whether in the news or online, or maybe from a friend that you don't speak to much anymore because of it. Well, here's an explanation that won't require you to awkwardly avoid anyone at the next barbecue. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency which was invented in 2008. Who invented it? Well, no one knows. What is cryptocurrency? Well, think of it like arcade tokens or drink tickets at a rodeo. It costs you real money to buy and is used in the same way to purchase goods. But why bother, right? Well, a lot of people see crypto as the currency of the future. And with the ever-growing value of cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, you could even make money if you were to buy in before it skyrocketed in value, or lose it all. With the thousands of different cryptocurrencies out there, not every horse is a winner. But back to Bitcoin. How do you get it in the first place? Well, you mine it. It wasn't until 2009 that Bitcoin software first went public and mining began. In the decades since, Bitcoin would vary in value, notably in 2017 reaching $10,000 for the first time. Now in 2021, one Bitcoin is worth up to $80,000 Australian. And just like there is a limited supply of gold that can be mined out of the earth, there are only 21 million Bitcoin, with less than 3 million left to be mined. But what is Bitcoin mining?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, I've always got people coming up to me asking, how can there be a limited amount of something some bloke just pulled out of his ass? And I'm like, hey mate, I didn't invent the bloody thing, I'm just a miner, you know?
So what do you suppose will happen when the last few million Bitcoin have been mined?
Well, suppose I'm out of a job then.
Does that concern you?
Oh, nah. I mean, they're always going on about, oh, the mining boom's going to end. What are you going to do then? And I'm like, mate, from what the big boys tell me upstairs, it's going to take over 100 years to dig the last of those coins out. So I reckon I'm pretty safe, especially with the way I drink.
So how did you become a Bitcoin miner?
Oh, it was the same old story you always hear, eh? I had a mate in the mines. So we were at the pub there one day and he was like, you were pretty good at math back at school, weren't you? And I was like, oh yeah, well, knew me timetables and me X's and me Y's. And he said, well, do you want a job Bitcoin mining? And I was like, oh yeah, well, give anything a go, eh? See, I was FIFO for Rio Tinto at the time and just sick of flying in and flying out. So when he said I'd be able to stay at home and spend more time with the kids, I was like, mate, sign me up.
Did you know anything about Bitcoin at the time?
Oh, nah, still don't. So it's my mate that runs the mine, he's got all the rigs.
Rigs?
Oh yeah, no, they've got mining rigs, but like not like the ones I'm used to. They're computers designed to mine. I spazzed out at orientation. I was like, geez, what a time to be alive, you know?
Where traditional mining would use large-scale machinery to extract and move their product, Bitcoin mining is all done from behind a computer screen, where miners are required to solve mathematically complex problems. Doing this securely processes Bitcoin transactions, all in blocks of 1 megabyte, potentially making them eligible to be rewarded in Bitcoin. So what's a typical day as a Bitcoin miner?
Oh, it's not too different to any other mine, really. For me, it's up at 4, get ready, drive to site. You got to breathalyse when you get there because, as they say, time is money, and if you're not too quick on one of those math problems, well, it can cost the whole operation. And assuming I don't blow numbers from the night before, I head straight to me rig and get to work.
So you just sit there all day?
Yeah, not much different to any other mine I've been on.
So it's quite a comfortable job?
You know, the boss does get us to stay on site a few nights a week, so a few of us can work in shifts and keep the ball rolling. And it's a lot better than some swings I was on at other jobs, but Christ, I mean, even with a computer mine, you're not allowed to watch YouTube or porn. And they block it all for productivity. And I don't understand. I just don't understand why the mining industry has always hated a bloke or Sheila having a bit of a play after a big day.
Though mining to the rest of us just seems like nothing more than an easy, well-paid job, the industry does have a history of tragedy, and Bitcoin mining is no different. It hasn't always been easy though, has it, Trevor? You lost someone you worked with?
Yeah, I was working with a bloke, Liam. And we were minding away there one day, getting a few runs on the board. And we were in a group chat, you see, talking away, making plans for the afternoon. And sorry.
Liam's rig crashed.
Everything just stopped, you know. I don't know a lot about computers. I mean, I'm just a miner, but they reckon it could have been a Windows update. Oh, buggers me, but I was there. I saw that little green light next to his name disappear. I watched him go offline.
After that day, Liam was never seen online again. If Liam were to be watching this, what would you want to say to him?
You know, we miss you, mate, but we understand that sometimes in life you just gotta wrap it up.
And to wrap up this report, we look to the future. Despite tragedy, finite resources and fluctuating prices, mining of all kinds are here to stay, at least for a while longer. So what's the future hold for you, Trevor? Will Bitcoin see out the rest of your mining career?
Nah, mate, nah. I mean, I want more money, and I want 2 weeks off of me swing instead of one. So I've got another mate there. He's trying to get me a job with him over there at Origin. So yeah, I mean, you got to forget about the price of Bitcoin and gold and coal. I mean, none of that matters, mate. What it's about chasing the money. All right, you got to know what you're worth, okay? Not the rest of it. What you're worth. All right, that's what it's about.
And I miss the food too. Fuck, that amazing food out there.